folks, it's Chet from Tag Along with Chet. Well, sorry I wasn't able to take any takeoff departure from handling.
I'm just sitting here.
It was kind of marginal out there. Fog was just kind of rolling in, but I knew that as I was going to go east, things were going to start improving. The weather is... Let me just turn this down. The weather was starting to improve, and it was sort of a hit and miss, but anyway, I managed to squeeze out of there just before the fog started rolling in, yeah, you wouldn't want to see the takeoff anyways. It was okay, but I don't like that kind of departure. But I knew if I didn't leave today, tomorrow that weather was just going to move eastward, and I wanted to get out of it before it actually materialized for tomorrow's trip. So I'm flying into better weather now. You can see I'm still, the odd time I'm running through some rain showers. There is rain around. I'm just around Maple Creek, just north of Maple Creek. It's just coming up to our right wing. It's actually back in there. And I've got another shower here in front of me. You can see it is starting to rain again. However, the airplane's been getting a good wash. I've been in the rain off and on for about the last hour. And yeah, I was sort of a hit and miss. I wasn't quite sure whether I was going to end up diverting to Medicine Hat, but it seemed to work out all right. Like I said, I'm just getting too old for this marginal weather. I was kind of hoping it was going to be a little bit better, but yesterday I took the family out for lunch, or rather dinner, and yeah, I saw this system moving in, so I wasn't too happy about it. Hang on just a sec. I got a little bit of weather coming here up to my yeah, I'll just skirt the edge of it here, as you can see. Yeah, so I was a little bit busy getting out. I didn't want to run into any potential problems with the departure, and had I waited about another 10 minutes, I'm sure it would have been socked in there. It's happened before in that field where things just start running into foggy conditions, and then about an hour later it starts cleaning up. Here you can see I've got rain here right now, but the visibility is still good, so I'm not too concerned, and it should start improving as we go eastward, and it has been improving. So it's just been the odd smattering of rain off and on. So I just got to watch my heading out here. Keep on. Okay, I better get this. Oh, let's see, zoom, present position. There we go. Yeah, you can see it's just getting the chart data there now. Anyway, I'm not quite sure what this flight plan's up to. I've been trying to figure this out. I'm always an hour out. I can't figure it out. Anyway, I'll get back to you as time progresses out here. Getting a little bit busy here with the weather right now, and the rain. I got to keep the airplane stable out here, and just watch all my heading information. So I'll get back to you later. Okay, it looks like we're out of that shower. There's a few more in front of us out here. Now we're starting to get into some lumpiness, which might be the transition between the bad weather and the hopefully better weather. You'll notice in front of us is quite a lot brighter. A little bit of straggly cloud here still at 5,500 feet. Normally I'd be cruising at 7,500 feet, but yeah, initially that wasn't a very good idea. It was, you're in the clag real fast. So anyway, we'll see how it progresses. Our next waypoint is, I believe, overhead Assiniboia Airport. Yeah, Assiniboia, and we should be in Assiniboia in about roughly an hour from now, just over an hour. I found my hour air. I couldn't quite figure it out. I had an en route time of 3 hours and 30 minutes, and when I started adding up all the numbers, I ended up with 4 hours and 30 minutes. I thought, well, we can't do that, but anyway, let's keep on trucking here. Well, it looks like weather is improving somewhat out here, so having a little snack out here. Didn't have much breakfast. I think I only had about, well, I had a bowl of cereal, but I have one of these Nutri-Grain bars here, raspberry, and got a little bit of water down here in my thermos, so that should keep the appetite down a little bit. Always helps when you move the mic. Okay, I did a gradual climb up to 7,500 feet. Clouds are just way up there. Still a little hazy out, as you can see. But we're right on course here on that GPS. And on this one, well, we're right there. Just following that nice black line there, or dark blue or whatever it is. There we are, we're at 7,500 feet. Still smooth. I'm just resetting my mixture here. According to my chart out here, 7,500 feet, I should be getting about 2675. My fuel flow should be about 8.5 gallons an hour, which I've got. My RPM is still under that, but I've fine-tuned it best I could here. So we're flying right into the sun here. It's kind of bright. So now we have to start watching out for instability, which I hope doesn't happen. It's typical summer crap you got to put up with. Got about another, let's see, 16, 15, 38, yeah, 15. We got about another, roughly a good half hour to go before we get to Assiniboia. That's another airport that I've got on my waypoints. And then from there, it's, let's see, Assiniboia. Oh, that's good. It's only another 14, 33, 49 minutes. 49 minutes after that to get to Weyburn. So I'll keep you posted if anything exciting happens en route here. Well, as you can see here, I've got my little radar here for instability. It's on my
Hang on, Mike Oscar, this is X-ray.
it's on my iPhone out here. No, it's not an iPhone. It's my just my normal phone.
Are you calling Golf Tango Mike? Negative for Tango Mike Oscar.
And we're just south of Swift Current at this time. There's Swift Current. There's some stuff to the right of us out here.
Tango Mike Oscar, yacht frequency.
There's Gravelberg, where we're flying in the vicinity of. And there's Assiniboia. And it looks pretty well free of anything. And there's Weyburn. So I don't have any instability or buildups between here and Weyburn. So that's good. Let's hope it stays that way. And then we'll have to see what it's like from Weyburn on in.
Listener traffic by Bob Yankees, 60 miles to the northeast west. Inbound.
The marvels of new communication. I'm getting used to this. I can get used to this. So I got a phone that gives me all the radar reports on a weather, I don't know, it's called AccuWeather, and it's had radar right all North America. And then as I was doing that, I got a phone call, and it was a buddy of mine. He just wanted to know what was cooking, and I think he was going to come down and see me. But anyway, I told him I was at 7,500 feet and I was a little bit out of his way. So, so that was kind of interesting. Kind of kills the time here, you know, when you're sitting around and not much better or things to do other than make sure that you keep the airplane right side up. And you know, it's just amazing. I'm really tickled pink with this new the ability to pick up the radar because if you look just south of us here, right there, it's nice and dark, and there is some precipitation in that area, but we're not going there, and that's what the radar indicates. We're basically going straight ahead there, so we're just skirting the north tip of it. So it sure is nice having all this information readily available. Yeah, I could get used to this. Anyway, we're sitting out here at sitting out here at 7,500 feet, right there, and we're burning. I think we should get this up a little bit. Yeah, we're burning just over 8 gallons an hour. Should be about 8.4 to keep everything happy here. Let me just take a look and see what the cylinder head temperatures are. Now the hottest one is just around 395, 399. So, well, looks like we're coming into some stuff out here. A lot of lines out there, so there must be some control zones or airspace changes coming up. And on this one as well. There we go. Boy, you got to be so careful. You touch the wrong thing and all of a sudden your flight plan disappears. Okay, so yeah, this right here should be sitting at about 2675, and I've got her pulled back quite a bit here, so we're doing about just about 102, 103 knots, which is pretty well the way I flight planned for my ground speed as well. We were doing up to 117, but this is good enough. Okay, well, let's see. It's 9:30. Maybe I'll give the wife a call, tell her everything's okay. I'll get back to you. We're about, let's see, 10 minutes out of Weyburn. And we're just descending from 7,500 feet, just passing through 70 or 6,500 feet, just on a gradual descent. And they're using runway 12.
X-ray is airborne out of Western Weyburn.
So we'll just fly eastbound overhead the field and join for a left downwind on runway 12. Their frequency is 122.8. Outside where I am right now, it's only 15 degrees, so we'll see what it's like on the ground.
Meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free, you and me. Meant to be in the great outdoors.
So I as you can see, it's still pretty hazy out there.
forever free.
I'll just shut her off here for the time being and hold